So now let's get into some OpenGL stuff. And first of all, we're gonna import the library from OpenGL.gl import all. So I'm importing all the OpenGL functionalities. And let's do some coloring. So GL clear color. Okay, GL clear Clara color, and these accept 4 values, RGB and alpha. So let's set it to for red, let's say 0.2, for green 0.3, and for blue 0.2, and for alpha 1.0. So this is the red, green, blue values and the alpha or the transparency. But it won't work yet. It is still black because we need to clear the color buffer bit, which is GL clear and the GL color buffer and bit. So now, yes, it has this beautiful green color. So now we're gonna need some vertices for draw a triangle to the screen. So triangle is equal to an array. So the first vertex will be at negative 0.5 on x, negative 0.5 on y, and 0.0 on the z-axis. This will be the bottom left corner. Now we're gonna give the bottom right coordinates, which is positive 0.5 for the x, negative 0.5 for the y, and 0 for the z, and the top vertex, which is 0 on the x, 0.5 on the y, and 0.0 for the z. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, I draw something in Inkscape. So OpenGL uses this normalized screen space, which is from -1 to +1 in x and from -1 to +1 in y. So the center of the screen is the 0,0 coordinate, and in order to draw a triangle I'm gonna start with this bottom left, which is on negative 0.5 on the x and negative 0.5 on the y. The next is this bottom right corner, which is positive 0.5 on the x and negative 0.5 on the on the Y, and this is the top vertex, which is 0.0 on X and 0.5 on the Y. So I made a mistake here. It needs to have commas after these zeros. Okay. So now I'm going to create the vertex shader. Vertex underscore shader is equal to and a string. So first we're gonna specify the version, and we are going to use, of course, the modern OpenGL. So OpenGL 3.3, you specify it by 330, and just create a main method, void main, and set the GL underscore position equal to position. I'm checking my notes. Yes, we need a in vector for position. So this first line specifies that we are gonna use OpenGL, modern OpenGL 3.3. This is the in vector position. It's a vector 4, and this is the main method for the vertex shader, and it just sets the inbuilt GL underscore position variable to the position. So now create the fragment shader. Fragment shader equals it needs the version 2, version 330, and void main curly brackets and the GL underscore frag color. GL frag color is equal to vector 4, and I'm gonna set the color to red. So red 0f for the red, green, blue 0.0f and 0.0f, and of course the alpha 1.0f and a semicolon. Okay. So now I'm gonna compile those shaders. So we're gonna need a module for that. Import OpenGL.shaders, and here shader is equal to OpenGL.shaders.compile program. Yes. And the compile program takes two shaders. OpenGL.shaders with a capital L. Shaders. Compile program. I mean compile shader. Yes, compile shader, and this will be the first argument is the vertex shader. Yes, and the second argument is vertex underscore shader. Yes. So, and OpenGL.shaders.compile shader fragment shader. Yes, and the type is GL fragment shader. Let's check it once again. OpenGL shaders compile program, which takes two arguments. First is OpenGL shaders compile shader, the vertex shader. Yes, and then second is the fragment shader. Yeah.